Hey, what's happening YouTube? It's Darren here from Pebcac, back with another tech support question. This time a little bit different. It is not a very specific question, although it does relate to this question that was asked by AdiRev over on the tech support subreddit, asking why you can't access any Google services on Windows 10. Now, the reason I say it's not specific to this is because I see this question a lot come up, and it's why can't I access this specific website? Why do some services load, some not? Why can I not access these game servers? Why can I not access various different resources on the internet? Now, there's a couple of reasons this might happen, but the most common one is that you have a problem with your DNS. Now, what do I mean by DNS? DNS, put simply, is just how your computer and the internet handles friendly names such as reddit.com, pebcac.live, and translates it into the actual address of that server. I'll show you what I mean on here. If you open a command prompt on your machine by clicking on the start menu, type in cmd, and you were to ping pebcac.live, what you'll get is the name of it. This is the DNS name, but this is its actual IP address. Every device on the internet has an IP address. Problem is people can't remember numbers, so DNS was invented to give them friendly names people could remember. Ping www.reddit.com. There you go. Reddit.com is 199.232.57.140. So your problem when you can't access certain services, certain websites, is most likely that your DNS has got the wrong address. DNS should update for everybody at the same time all around the world, or within 24 hours of change being made. Sometimes it can get stuck on certain DNS servers. Some ISPs have terrible DNS servers. But what can you do about it? Well, the first thing you can check is what are your DNS servers. Again, in command prompt, type ipconfig/all. And you'll get your IP address, you'll get your subnet mask, your default gateway, and you'll also see down here DNS servers. Now, these are my ISP's DNS servers. They work okay. I don't bother changing them. I'm happy with how they provide it, but obviously if you're viewing this post, you're not. What you can do is you can change these manually yourself. And to do that, simply right-click on your network icon or your wireless icon down in the bottom right and choose Open Network and Internet Settings. Once you're in here, click on Ethernet or wireless if it's wireless, choose Change Adapter Options, and you'll get to the network connection screen. In here you might have 2 or even 3 or 4 or 5 different connections, but you're looking for the one you actually use. If you've got wireless and Ethernet but you're connected via cable, choose Ethernet, otherwise choose wireless. Right click on here and choose Properties. Go into Internet Protocol version 4, choose Properties, and in this screen you'll more than likely be set up like this. This is the standard setting for people's network configuration. You want to change this bottom option to use the following DNS server addresses. Now, you can use whatever DNS servers you want, but there are several public ones out there, several ones that are open to anyone to use, and I prefer to use those. The first one is Cloudflare's DNS, which is 1.1.1.1. And then there's a backup to that in case that's not responding for any reason. I use Google's DNS, which is 8.8.8.8. Once you've set those, simply click OK and close. It'll confirm the changes actually happened by again typing ipconfig/all, or if you kept it open, just push the up arrow and it will retype that whole command. Press enter again, and you can see there. DNS servers have now changed to Cloudflare and Google's. And now try ping www.google.com. Are you now getting a response or a different IP address than you were before? Brilliant. Go see if you can access your services, get online, get the bits done that you want to do. That's how you would do it if it is just one machine on the network having the problem. If, however, you have multiple devices and none of them can access the services or websites that you need to change it at the network level for all devices. Also relatively simple to do. Again, in command prompt, start by typing ipconfig, and what you are looking for is this line, default gateway. This is the IP address of your router or modem within your house. Simply select it, press enter to copy, go to your web browser, and type that address in or paste it. After a short delay, you'll be presented with the logon screen for your router. It won't be the same as this logon screen. However, it'll be your router's logon screen, whatever make or model your router is. You will find the admin password usually on a sticker or card attached to the router. It's not the wireless password, it is the admin password. And you want to log in. Now from here, you're going to just have to do a little bit of looking around, or maybe even a Google search might be a good idea, on your specific router and where to find the LAN settings, LAN, LAN. And what we're going to do is tell our router to give out different DNS addresses than what it's handing out as standard. So on mine, it's in LAN, general setup, and then details page. You can see here it's giving out IP addresses, but it's also not set to any specific DNS servers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set those to 1.1.1 and 8.8.8 as I did manually. But before I apply that, just to show you that it works, I'm going to change this back to automatic. And make sure my machine picks up the new addresses, ipconfig/all. You can see I'm back to 81.139.57.100 and 56.100. Back to my router and click OK on there. Right, that's it. Quick refresh shows me it's done. They won't change immediately. If I click ipconfig.all, it doesn't pick it up until the next time my PC requests an address, which it'll do if I restart it. But you can force your computer to request a new address by typing ipconfig//renew. Press enter, wait for a short delay while the PC says, can I have an IP address? The router says, here you go. And let's do an ipconfig/all and see if it's picked up those addresses. There you go. So that will now, by restarting every device on your network, they will get the new DNS server addresses. Just be wary if you do have anything like a home NAS, a network storage device, or a server, for example, you will have problems accessing it via its DNS name or its name you'll have to access via IP. It's not going to affect most people, so it's not a big concern. But yeah, that's how you change it. If it's not DNS, the only other thing I can suggest to you, and I can't show you on here because it entirely depends on what you've got, is it's more than likely going to be a firewall issue. If you have an antivirus product like Norton or McAfee or Bitdefender, any of those out there, try disabling your antivirus and your firewall. Sorry, not your antivirus, just your firewall. Try disable your firewall. Try access your services. If they work with your firewall disabled, that answers the question. It is your firewall. Post a question below. I'd be glad to help. Post it to Reddit/tech support on Reddit. Somebody, if I'm not around, will help. Do appreciate you watching these videos. However, I would also really appreciate if you can just leave a thumbs up. I'd really love a subscription, but a thumbs up would be great. It just shows me that people are engaging with these videos. They are finding them useful. It means I'm not wasting my damn time talking to myself in my room. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do hope it helps. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.